What's up, my good people? Y'all know what it is. Tuesday night, a lot going on in the sports world. I got an interview with MLA printing owner Malcolm Adams. Terence Crawford had a big fight with Sean Porter over the weekend. The Bulls lost to the Pacers, and we got some Bears news. So y'all know what time it is. Get locked and loaded. Get ready for a great show. Let's go.
We lock and load, Allen Pass. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah. We lock and load. It's the Allen Pass Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. Yeah.
What's up, my good people? It's a great Tuesday night. Locked and loaded show for you today. Like I said, we got a big show. A lot going on in the sports world. Had a call on my guy to come talk about all the news that's going on. Victor Lebron, y'all see him on the show a lot. Y'all going to see him a lot more. Brother, how you feeling today, man?
Man, repping the brand, brother. You know how
I see the shirt. You
I'm
got
good,
first.
bro.
You gonna have to you gotta make a post or send me the pic so I can post it so people can know.
I'll do that after the show, bro.
That's what's up, man. So like I said, man, we got a lot to discuss, man, but we first got to jump it off with the news reports coming out that Matt Nagy is going to get fired following the Thanksgiving game. Now they say the Bears never fired a coach in the season.
Right. They've never done that.
Do you think that this is going to be the first time?
I think so. And the reason I think so, bro, is because this man that had, after that, 12-4 season, he's had 3 different seasons where his team has lost 4 games or more. They had, 2019, 2020, 2021, they've had at least a 4-game losing streak every season.
Right. So let's talk about what led up to these reports. So they had a game against the Baltimore Ravens, and they had a chance to win. So I'm just gonna play some highlights. And when you was watching this game, bro, we seen Justin Fields start, and I felt like he was taking too many hits.
He was.
I think part of it has to go on Justin Fields, part of it the play calling. But what did you think watching this game? I was at the game. I was in the stands. And what did you think about this game against the Ravens?
You took the words out of my mouth, man. Justin Fields was just taking too many hits and he could never get into a rhythm. Like your quarterback, that's the key. Any defensive coordinator tell you the key is getting hits on the quarterback. They were getting hits on Justin early and often, and he never got no rhythm. And then he finally got injured, man. And, Dalton came in and he played well, honestly. Dalton came in and did everything that he's supposed to do as the backup quarterback. He put the Bears in a position to win. Drove down the field, fourth and a mile. He threw the touchdown pass on the money. I got to give him props. He played well. This loss was on Matt Nagy. This loss was on Matt Nagy. So I guess ownership and management is just getting fed up, bro. They brought this guy in to be this offensive genius, this guru, and we have been last in the NFL in offense since he's been here. We weren't even that great. The 12-4 season, we were the number 1 defense against the pass and like number 4 against the run or something like that. We won on street our defense, and Trubisky, the league hadn't figured him out yet. Once they got tape on Nagy's offense, literally, bro, since the 2018 season, the Bears have scored over 30 points 3 times.
Right. What's crazy is they lost to a backup quarterback. I kept calling him Brett Hundley when his name is Taylor Hundley. That's how bad it was. Yeah. Tyler. I don't even know. I kept calling him.
I think
Brett
it's Tyler.
Hundley.
I think it is Tyler.
Yeah. But I think Brett Hundley was like the backup for Green Bay some years ago.
Yeah.
And that's who I thought it was. I didn't even know who it was. But we couldn't even beat a backup quarterback, man. this is terrible. Like, and this is the second game in a row where we've had a lead and gave it up.
Gave it
at
up.
the end. And we supposed to be a defensive team for the most part.
We are, I'm being honest, man. We great up front, but we're terrible in the secondary. When I say terrible, I mean terrible, like bottom of the barrel of the league. You know,
Right.
we got basically, honestly, maybe one NFL caliber player in the secondary, and that's Jaylon Johnson. You know, Eddie Jackson has showed that all the things that he got knocked that made him slide to the 4th round is what he's showing now after he got paid.
Right.
You know, I know he broke his leg in college, but it wasn't like a torn ACL or anything like that. Like broken legs heal up. So that shouldn't have been a reason that he dropped from a 1st round draft pick to a 4th round draft pick. The tape got out on the missing tackles. The other guys are backups. They are good. Tayshaun Gibson is the downward swing of his career. 3-4 years, he was a Pro Bowl player, but you know, he's 31 now. You know,
and as we looking at these highlights, man, we just seen Justin Fields had a play where he fumbled the ball, and it seemed like he's having some problems holding on to the ball. Like he's been fumbling a lot this season, man.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the Baltimore offense, bro, we know that Mark Andrews is basically their only target, and they continue to let him be. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
That's their only target. Why wouldn't you double team him and take him out the game? Like, this is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And
then, bro, we got them in like 3rd and 12, and we give up the 1st down and then give up the touchdown.
Right.
I know y'all understand. Like, how did that happen?
Our kicker missed the first field goal. Then we see Justin Tucker. This dude just automatic. And when you see it in person, bro, like his kicks look different from other people.
It's like Nagy, man, our kicker was on the road till Nagy made him attempt that 100-yard field goal in Pittsburgh last week and broke his kicking streak. And now that man messed up his psyche a little bit. We got to get him back on track.
Yeah. But this secondary is terrible, bro. Like you say, Jaylon Johnson, the only decent one. That Kyle Fuller move is looking real big right now because we can definitely use his help right now. So,
yeah. But I mean, you know, we signed Jimmy Graham to this old crazy contract last offseason, and we thought Fuller was going to take a pay cut, and he didn't. Now, to the Bears' credit, Fuller hasn't played well this year, but he probably would be, you know, who to say he wouldn't play well with us? That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Different circumstances, different places. He, you know, that's Fangio's defense, but, you know, he ain't, you know, it's crazy.
So I'm a fast forward and get to towards the end of the game. So at this point, Andy Dalton is in because Justin Fields got injured. Andy Dalton looked decent. But at the same time, we know he can't move around like Justin Fields can. So for all the people who was like, oh, if Andy Dalton was in the game, we'd done this, that. Don't forget that this brother can't move. He threw a touchdown pass to Mooney. It was like a 5-yard pass, and Mooney took it to the house.
Yes.
And so don't act like Andy, like people can't act like he just made these great throws. It was a 5-yard route, and he took it to the house. You know what I'm saying? So he played okay. But he didn't. I still want to see Justin Fields. I want to see him develop and, you know, get better as a season.
But they need him to go ahead and heal up and, you know, come back and, you know, whenever he can and finish out strong. And then, you know, he's going into a training camp next offseason as the #1 undisputed starter. He'll be getting all the reps with the ones, you know, all this old stuff, man, just makes me angrier, bro, talking about the Bears. And I think how he never got to throw to Allen Robinson in the preseason. He never got to throw to Mooney in the preseason, you know.
Right.
And the coach, you know, he doesn't take reps with the ones. I've never heard that. Not even in practice. I'm like, this is foreign to me, bro.
Yeah. So I fast forwarded to the 4th quarter, and this is where things get interesting. So the Bears are down 9-7, and Andy Dalton is leading them on the drive. Now, I want to talk about two big plays that happened for both squads. And so this is 4th and 1. I think it probably was like a flag on this play because it ended up being oh no, so it's not a flag on this play, but going forward, we're going to see that it was that was almost a crazy catch. We saw that, and I thought we thought he had caught it for a second. Okay, so this is the play.
Like it hit the ground just a tick. And then,
bro, this is 4th and 11.
4th and 11.
The Baltimore Ravens was playing cover 0. Can you explain that to me?
Nah, they would. Hey, they don't respect. They didn't respect our O-line, bro. To be honest with you, I'm telling everybody what that play was. They thought they would get to the quarterback before he can get the ball down there, bro. I'll be honest. They thought they were going to get to the quarterback because they had been getting our quarterback all day. You know what I'm saying? They have been getting to our quarterbacks all day. So they literally thought that they were going to get to him. And that was the one time this year that we burnt somebody on a play like that.
Bro, but I'm saying, why would you even take that chance in the 4th quarter, 4th and 11? That doesn't make sense to me on 4th and 11. I could see if you want to do it on 3rd or 2nd down.
I agree with you as a coach, but you asking why Harbaugh did, I'm telling you, it was a lack of respect, bro.
That's all it was. What about the Sammy Watkins play? So Sammy Watkins got open inexplicably.
Bro, the way the camera was set up from home, I can't even see how he got open. Like literally, all we saw was by the time the ball was getting to the sideline, he was catching it and the guy went and tackled and pushed him out of bounds or whatever. We couldn't see that from home. Like the way the camera was, like literally when he got over there, he was catching the ball to the side. Like how he juked or whatever. I didn't see that part. Yeah.
I was texting with some of my guys and they said it was a short route and 2 people went with the short route instead of going with the long route. And Watkins ended up being wide open. So this is how the game ends. And it's just another loss where the Bears can't finish.
Can you show me the end of the game one more time, if you don't mind?
It was a sack.
I saw that, but I want to see something.
Which was the Sammy Watkins play?
No, the sack on Dalton to end the game.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, so it's coming up in a second. So let me add it to the stream. So yeah, this is the end of the play right here. 4 seconds left. And
that is his
it's
right
supposed
side.
to be a Hail Mary, and he runs right into the sack.
Okay. Well, I was trying to see that the right side, that's the rookie. And Nagy don't even have anybody over there chipping to help the rookie out. You want to leave him out there on the island one-on-one in his 3rd start. You know what I'm saying? His 3rd start in the NFL on a critical play in the game as the head coach.
Right.
You don't have nobody over there helping this guy out. He over there one-on-one. You got to chip. You got to have the back chip and then hit the flat or something. You don't leave this guy one-on-one. Dude, it's just, you know what I'm saying? He's too inexperienced.
Right. So during the game, I was at the game, and at a certain point of the game, we start hearing this.
I heard that at home too. Hey, the commentators was tweaking with that, bro. Oh my goodness. They didn't even say nothing for like 10 seconds and just make sure that the people at home could hear that. Like literally, it was crazy.
They was literally yelling "Fire Nagy." I was on the Bears sideline, and it was just super loud. But that's what happened at that game, man. And it looks like now after the Thanksgiving game, he might be fired. And I think you said, are you going to that game?
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll be there too, man. I'm going down there too.
We'll link up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's not as exciting. We was looking forward to see Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Now we got to go watch Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
And Detroit's backup quarterback.
And Detroit's backup quarterback to make it even better, bro.
Yeah.
And listen, no Khalil Mack.
No Khalil Mack. None. Ryan Cobra says fire him. So listen, if Matt Nagy gets fired, I put this question up: Will Ryan Pace get fired as well?
I don't think so. I think he should, but I don't think so.
I definitely think he should. And what I'm thinking was going on, he probably trying to like, let me hurry up and fire Matt Nagy, so maybe I can save my job.
Oh yeah.
Dan DJ Jones says Pace and Nagy need to go.
I'm with
bring Lovey back.
Nah.
They not gonna bring Lovey back. But listen, for him to get fired after 10-6 was pretty bad.
Was pretty crazy.
But you know, when you're black, you got to be extra great.
You got to be, yeah, absolutely.
So that's the story on the Bears, man. I want to move over to the NBA. Our Bulls lost last night, 109-77. It was on a second day of the back-to-back against a decent Pacers squad, but it was a blowout. How are you feeling about the Bulls right now?
I'm still giddy about my Bulls, man. They looking good, man. They were shorthanded, and I mean, we still, what are we, 12-6 on the season?
12-6.
Literally, bro. I can remember a time when, as a Bulls fan, we didn't get to 12 wins till February. Recently,
yeah.
So I mean, for them to do this, Vooch has missed like 5-6 games. Caruso's missed a game. They haven't really had the whole squad. Patrick Williams is out for the year. You just get Kobe White back. Like, for them to be what they are without even seeing the full complement of what they can be, yeah, one loss ain't gonna shake me, man. They were tired, bro. They were tired. The Knicks are a physical team, and the Knicks beat up on them the night before. Yeah, the Bulls won the game, but the Knicks beat up on them the night before. The Pacers just came in and took advantage of that, especially with us being without Vooch. No Pat Williams, we had no size. We had no size for Sabonis and Turner. We had no size, bro.
I got Ryan Colbert in the chat talking about Pacers. I think he is.
We'll see him again. We healthy.
Yeah.
Good win, though, Pacers. I ain't gonna even say nothing.
Dan DJ Jones, Bulls have a ceiling of 50 wins. I'm geeked. It's a lot of excitement going on in Chicago. The Chicago fans. I definitely got to go see a game this year. I seen Lonzo throw the ball off the backboard to Levine one game, and I said I got to be in the arena to see something like that, man. It's some excitement going on around there. We ain't had it in a while.
Yeah, man, definitely too. And I want to get there and see my young stud, IL, man. You know, I'm a huge Illini College fan, man. I want to see my young boy, man. I'd love to get to one of the games when the Knicks came here, but they don't come back to Chicago this year. They came here twice already. The next time we play him twice is in New York. See him go up against his idol, D Rose. You know, that'd have been pretty cool.
Yeah. Also during that game, man, it got crazy again. So it was a blowout. And then this is what we heard at this game.
In 88, John Thompson, late John Thompson, good strong move.
Fire, Matt.
And the United States finished third.
Hey, that is not the only two places that you heard this at, though. Bro, did you know that he heard this at his son? He went to a football game with his son, and they hollered at it. They were at some high school out in the suburbs, and they were hollering fire Matt Nagy there too. He was there with his son.
Yeah, I heard about it, and his son was playing or something.
Yeah, they just don't know, man. Chicago is brutal. He don't know, man. Matt Nagy don't know. He didn't know what he signed up for here. This is a rough place when you've been given what you need to win. For the most part, you can't make it work.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, man. That was pretty bad,
bro. In this NFL right here, where scoring is abundant, where there's really hardly any defense being played, not like the defense we used to see, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen with this guy. Right. Like you said, he brought to be this guru, and that was it. But yeah, back on the Bulls, man. But yeah, I'm excited, man.
Look, but listen, going back to Matt Nagy, man. If you start hearing fire Matt Nagy at a Bulls game, I think that's when it just went overboard. At this point, like, I don't know if he can come back.
He can't, bro. He can't come back from none of this, bro. I don't think they're gonna give him a chance to, man.
It's pretty bad.
I just don't think he's a good coach, man. I mean, he's had enough time to show me that.
I feel bad for,
like, we all blame Mr. Trubisky for a lot of stuff, but was he really that bad? We're gonna see on his next stop, because y'all marked it here first. He will be a starting quarterback for a team in 2022. Mr. Trubisky will be a starting quarterback in the NFL in 2022. Yeah. Yes. Yep. And then we're gonna see. And if he comes out there, and I'm not saying ball out, But he's solid, like a Ryan Tannehill or something like that. We'll know what happened, and we're glad this guy out of here when he don't mess Justin up too.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
It's
gonna be interesting to see if Mitch get another job, man.
He gonna get a chance, bro. Hey, can I say one thing, bro? Mike Glennon is still in the league, bro.
Yeah, he in the league, but he ain't starting.
But Trubisky's younger, and he's only a player away from, like I said, an injury away from getting a start. Some team gonna sign him as a starter, bro. Carson Wentz and all these guys are getting jobs. He gonna get a chance to compete for a job somewhere, bro. He is. Especially with guys looking at Nagy now. They like, come on, bro. This guy showed talent in certain different phases. Can somebody coach him up? I think he could be coached up by the right coach, bro. With the right system, he could be solid. I mean, he's never gonna be a star. He's never worth the number 2 pick. He'll never be better than Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson, who he's passed number 4. But he can resurrect and have a solid career for himself.
Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if Mitch get another job. We're gonna see if Mitch. I want to talk about once again, Alan Powell's, Victor Lebron on the set. We got an interview with Malcolm Adams of MLA Print coming up in a little bit. We had a big fight over the weekend, man. Terence Crawford and Sean Porter. It was a good fight. It was a good fight, but I think everything happened the way I knew it was gonna be a tough fight because Sean Porter is tough and rugged, and he's tough.
He's willing to take some to give some. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to take some to give some because he just want to be on the attack, and that's how he is. He's a brawler. He's a brawler.
Right. So this is how the fight ended. Terence Crawford.
Body work in that last round and the short uppercut that we showed. There the body punches. 28.
There it is. Knockdown.
The knockdown scored.
There's a knockdown.
By the champ. Terence Crawford catches Porter early in round 10. Porter looks good on his feet, but not coming forward and firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right, and another combination.
Bang. Into the head. And 2 shots to the head. Bam, bam. That was it.
Magnificent accuracy by the champ.
He put up a hell of a fight up until then.
So as you see, at that point,
he does damage.
The corner steps up.
Kenny's on the apron, and he's
all
stopping the fight. His father says it's over. Terence Crawford has just stopped Sean Porter. No man has done that. Crawford just did it.
So Crawford knocks out
Kenny Porter.
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter.
Now, it was a good fight. He ended the fight. Now, I want to talk about the post game though. Some stuff happened that was very interesting to me. His father had a post-fight interview, and he said some things that was a little sketchy to me. So this is what he said, and I want y'all to tell me, was this okay to do?
Anytime, and Bernardo's with him.
Sean.
So this is Sean Porter talking, and then we're gonna get to his father.
What are your thoughts on your father stopping the fight?
No, he's doing what he knows he needs to do. I didn't expect that. We've never had a conversation about that. We just kind of always had a unspoken understanding that if he sees what he needs to see, he's gonna do what he did. I didn't expect it.
Did you feel that you were in a condition to continue in this fight?
Yes. The punch that he was catching me too clean, and I think that's what my dad saw. I saw it, I felt it, and I just think that my timing was a little off. Great fighter over there, wouldn't allow me to catch my rhythm. That was my game plan going in, not to allow him to catch his. He's a dynamite dude, in and out of the ring. Congratulations.
It was a typical Sean Porter fight. It was competitive. The judges had it very close until the stoppage came in the 2 knockdowns. But you are the only man who has been in the ring with every welterweight of consequence, every welterweight champion of this era, where do you place Terence Crawford?
I knew you'd ask who's the best out of everybody I've been in the ring with. There's no doubt that man, I think, hit me more than anybody I've been in the ring with. He was on point, A through Z. The competitor in me, man, won't stop looking at him, wanting to fight him again. He's that good that I want to do it again. Congratulations, bud.
What makes him special, different?
You know what? He's got it, and I said that multiple times in interviews, inside and outside of the ring. He just has that, you know, on Jerry Maguire, the Quan. That's what he's got. So
now, Kenny, I know that's the toughest decision for a father or a trainer to make. What prompted you to start the fight tonight?
Honestly, his preparation. He didn't prepare like I wanted him to prepare. So that's just, you know, that just makes me say, you know what? I don't want him in that situation. He fought a great fighter. The guy is super sharp, and he's at a deficit. It's like fighting this guy blindfolded when you're in a deficit like that. So I wasn't going to let that happen to him.
He looks in great shape, but only you knew what happened in the gym. How would you have liked for him to prepare that you didn't see?
Well, I mean, you know, when the guys get to certain levels, they believe they know what they're doing, and they don't necessarily take all the information. So, you know, this is where we at with it, and I had to make that decision. It's an easy decision for me. It's easy. He lives right across the street from me. I'll be having breakfast with him in the morning. It's easy.
Andre Ward said you didn't stop it because of what happened there.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it now. I think.
Oh no, definitely what he did.
So let's break down what he said. So his father, they asked him why did he stop the fight. Two things that stuck out to me. He says he didn't prepare like I wanted him to prepare, and then he said when he gets to certain levels, you don't really listen. Like, so that's where we at. To me, I don't think you should throw your son under the bus like that. If you want to go in private and tell him what you thought, that's one thing. But I don't think you should throw him under the bus. And you could tell that he was about to do it when he said, honestly? Do you want to know honestly? Like, bro.
See, bro,
go ahead.
I get what you're saying. On some personal stuff, I couldn't kind of throw my son under the bus, but they got to, like, that's business right there. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, they got like a different relationship. They father son, but they also got a business relationship. That's his trainer or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they also have that, you know what I'm saying, going. So that makes it a little bit different. I can say that, man, he probably had talked to Sean all the time, like, bro, this is what you need to be doing your training. Sean probably fought him on it. That's why he come on TV saying it. Sean probably fought him on it, which is basically what happened. He said he didn't train the way I wanted him to train as his trainer. He took this fight on himself to do things that he wanted to do. So you ask me what happened, I can't lie to you.
That's
kind of how I think. That's kind of how I feel.
You got kids. I don't have kids. You have kids.
Right.
If you're in that situation, are you doing what he did? The father.
I'm gonna get to that point without it coming out that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's my issue.
Yeah.
You can't embarrass him in front of thousands of people like that.
You get to certain levels, you don't want to listen. You could have left that out. The part of us saying that you don't think we trained the way we should have, I can respect that because that people lose fights for that reason.
Right.
That's an honest answer. But I was with you. I don't agree with the part about, you know, you get to a certain level, you don't listen. You just could have kept that to yourself.
And now,
even if that's what you believe.
And to me, I kind of believe that's part of the reason why he also probably retired. It was like, oh, this is where we at? Let me retire and I ain't got to deal with this no more. And we could just be father and son and that just be that. You know what I'm saying? So we also had Errol Spence at the fight.
Yeah, we did.
And I got some footage of him at the fight. And it's funny because you just watch his face. Watch his face and what he do when the fight ended.
Errol Spence, the other welterweight champion, who watched that knockdown, put his hand to his face and said, I'm out of here.
So look, his face was like, I can't believe this. It's like he told his boys, man, let's get up out of here, man. We ain't about to stick around for this. Like, bro, that was off the chain, man. I felt like he was disappointed. He didn't want it to go down like that. The fact that that Terence Crawford got the TKO and he got a split decision. He didn't want to go down like that because he know the questions that was gonna come after that. What did you think about Errol Spence and his tactics?
Yeah, he was like, man, I ain't finna deal with this tonight. He like, I ain't about to deal with this tonight. He like, I'm out of here. And he didn't want to deal with it that night. That's as it is. It is what it is. Man, he left. He had the right to go. That's how I took it. I'm like, oh yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, on one. He's like, yeah, he ain't even finna. I don't want to talk about nothing right now.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room, man. If we ever get this fight, if Crawford and Spence fight, man, who wins?
Bro, that's a tough one, but I like Bud, man.
Me too.
Me too. I like Bud.
I've been liking Bud even before this. Like I always thought he was the better boxer. I think Spence got more power, but I think Terence Crawford power is underrated.
It is. Terence Crawford is a boxer, bro. He's, he got a strong jaw. You know what I'm saying? He got everything you need in a boxing, quick. And like you said, his power is underrated.
So look, hopefully that fight gets made. Once again, Crawford called him out in a post game conference. Told him, get the tail from between your legs. Let's make it happen. I always thought Errol Spence was a little scared, in my opinion. I know it's politics involved and PBC, Top Rank, all these politics involved, but I just wish the fight would happen. Yeah, man. I miss the days when the best fought the best. Wasn't no ducking. Wasn't super politics in the fight. The number one fought the number one. If they both undefeated, we see who the man is. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, like you said, now it's all about politics. Who can get the cut of the purse, and it's just ridiculous. They can't agree on numbers, and they guys is already filthy rich. It's like ridiculous, man. They can't agree on numbers. It's a numbers game. Well, hopefully, I think Terence Crawford is going to be a free agent now, so hopefully that will make it easier to make the big fights that he want to make because he's not under the umbrella of Top Rank, Bob Arum, and all that stuff. Yeah, that's true. I want to get back to the NBA for a second because we got a game going on right now. The Knicks and the Lakers, and LeBron James is not playing because of a suspension, and this is what happened that got him suspended. So for people who didn't see, we had a situation last night, and LeBron got ejected and suspended.
The Lakers have been giving up a lot of points to stars recently. And then we saw Zach LaVine light him up, then Giannis.
As you see an elbow.
Jason Tatum. And tonight it's their number one guy, Jeremy Grant.
Then we got a situation.
Stewart is hot. And everybody's coming out now.
Hey, so I want to talk.
Ridiculous.
So as you watch this, as it gets worse, this dude,
blood streaming from
he's
the
about
side
to
of the eye.
run.
Look, here goes Stewart.
This is not even the one right here.
I know.
So blood is streaming. He's furious.
Back around the other way.
Yeah.
And then he run around.
I think he's a little upset.
Bro,
coaches,
I think once he seen that blood, he just seen red.
Look at Dwayne Casey's like, just calm down. And there's Cade Cunningham also.
Hey, then he's like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm fine.
On the free throw.
No, I ain't. I'm going to get him. I ain't going to get loose. Look, he broke like 5 tackles.
Yes.
They need to put him on the Lions. They never had a good running back. Sign him up.
It's like he's running through the line.
Sign him up. So look, that was the video, but I want to also look at it in slow motion because a lot of people say, "Oh, LeBron ain't a dirty player. He didn't intentionally do it," But if you look at it in slow motion, you can make the argument. This is slow motion.
I don't think he was gonna lick him like that, but he definitely did that on purpose.
Jason Tatum.
He definitely did that on purpose. In my opinion.
Number one guy.
I don't think he was gonna be. I didn't think he expected to open dude up like that.
Right.
But I definitely think that a little intent was behind it to send a message.
I think he was jostling for position, and then he swung his elbow on purpose, but I don't think he swung it to hit him in the face.
That's what I said. But he did. Once you swing that elbow, you opened him up pretty good, man.
LeBron got 1 game and Isaiah Stewart got 2 games. Do you think they got it right?
Yeah, man. Isaiah went crazy, man. He felt how he felt as a man. I'm not gonna even question what I'll do in that situation because I don't know. We all say, "Oh man, I'm a react." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I did in that situation, man. You know what I'm saying? But as a professional athlete, he still have to remember that, man. He's out there. Kids are watching. People are watching. Still got to try to be professional as you can. Now, I get it why he lost it. I mean, we all can understand why he lost it. But, you know what I'm saying? He calmed down for a while, then he kept on going. So it's like, okay, bro, now stuff is premeditated.
Yeah. Hey, this was somebody in my group text message said this is what happened at the game. They said this is what happened.
What is the 5 fingers say to the face?
They said this is LeBron did. That's what they said LeBron did.
What?
That's what they said LeBron did to old boy, man.
What?
Hey, but they said dude was like a professional boxer, like he wanted that smoke, like he.
Hey, dude got like, you know what I'm saying? Dude a big dude too. I'll put it like that. Dude ain't no punk. He's physical. If you can look at it, you can see he's pretty well built up himself too, man. Little dude.
Right. So he got a lot of people were saying like how dude get 2 games and LeBron only got 1 and he the one that did the elbow. That dude went crazy, but he ain't come in contact with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just trying to get to LeBron, but he ain't do nothing. He didn't really deserve that 2 games. And you got to think about this dude, only 20 years old. He ain't been in the league long. He ain't making as much money as LeBron. Like them game checks probably gonna hurt him. LeBron don't care nothing about no 1 game suspension. Somebody also said that LeBron should probably, they say he tried to get his number and apologize. If he really want to apologize, pay this man's fine, his 2 game fine, because he ain't making as much money as LeBron.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Let's see if LeBron built like that though.
Yeah, let's see if he really want to apologize.
Right.
But look, I want to get to my interview of the day, man. This dude does it all. Print and embroidery, flyers, business cards, anything that you could think of, he does. That's Malcolm Adams of MLA Printing. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, Al? What's happening? How y'all doing today? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Listen, for all the people that's might be looking for Christmas gifts, you might want to hit this brother up, man. MLA Printing, he do shirts, whatever you need, he can do it. Hey, can you just tell the people a little bit about MLA Printing?
MLA Printing, I'm a corporate printer. I print for mostly a lot of businesses, but I do print for the public. What I mainly do is I help your business make money. That's what I do.
So I'm gonna show some people just a little bit of the work that you do. You see this picture right here? You can get stuff on your cups, your mugs. He can get that done for you. Like I say, he does shirts, hats. He made my hat before. He's made business cards for me, flyers for me. So I got personal relationship and personal experience with him to show you the work that he does. This is wall art. It was a blank wall, and then this person wanted this on the wall, and he made that for him. He also does backdrops. I know a lot of people like backdrops for parties and things of that nature. He does that. But I do want to ask you this. What is the funniest thing somebody don't want to print it on a shirt or or a backdrop or a mug or something that made you scratch your head, man? Is it anything that ever made you scratch your head? Like, what? They want this.
Man, I get a lot of weird requests on printing on items. I mean, I didn't get asked to, and I've done it. I didn't print it on socks. I didn't get asked to print on underwear. You know what I'm saying?
Do you been printing on men underwear?
I'm not printing on your underwear.
No, I ain't saying for me. I'm saying have you printed on men underwear? Or
no, I have not printed on no underwear.
You wouldn't tell me if it was. You always gonna say it's the women underwear. But go ahead. You said you been underwear. What else?
I mean, it's a lot, man. I didn't got some a lot of weird requests, and I get a lot of genius requests too. Where I was like, man, this could make a lot of money,
right.
Or this can really do something.
Right.
People are real, very, very creative. We are some creative people, and I didn't really notice it until I started printing for people. That we are so creative. Right. And we come up with things. We come up with so many things, and if we take things that we come up with and actually push our ideas, we can be some millionaires because we some creative people.
Big fact. You, like I said, you made some flyers and some business cards for me that was off the chain. And like, man, like when this is what you need when you go to certain events, you gonna need business cards. You're gonna need flyers to pass out and things of that nature. You don't want to be caught. Somebody like, oh, you got a card? Nah, I ain't even got it. Like, you need to get in touch with this brother. Tell me as a business person, how important of having business cards, flyers, your information at the point of attack of a business situation.
Well, having business cards or flyers promoting your business is essential to this day and age because you may not think it's very important, or you can just give somebody your number, they put it in your phone and go about your day. No, that's not the one all be all. You give somebody a business card, they may sit it down on their dresser, forget about it, and then come find it, be like, man, I've been looking for this. But if you give somebody your number and they put it in their phone, they'll never remember what they saved it under.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So even with flyers, you give somebody a flyer with your business information on it, they might take that flyer to another store and sit it down, and guess what? Somebody else pick it up and see it. You just got a 2-for-1. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people, don't think the physical information is outdated. Yes, we in a day and age where everything is digital and streaming, but that physical flyer or that physical business card is very important. It's a numbers game when you want people to see your business.
Right.
If you get 1,000, just say if you get 1,000 flyers, okay, and you get 10% of that 1,000 to even take your flyer, okay, and then if you get a 10% of that to even look at the flyer and consider it, then if you get a 10% of that just to even call you to inquire about it,
right,
you know what I'm saying, then get a 10% of that just to buy something.
And you going on the low end because it could be higher, and then depend on what your talking skills is like, If you got the gift of gab, your card is a super bonus.
It's $1 million in your hand, and each card you have, each business card or flyer that you have with your business on it should bring you revenue, no matter what it is. Every last business card should bring you revenue. People say, "Oh, I get business cards and I give it to people, and it don't go nowhere because you're not giving enough of them out." If you give out 100 business cards and 10%, you know what I'm saying, even look at it, that's only 10 people.
Right.
You got to give out 100 business cards a day. You got to give out thousands of business cards. You just can't give out 100 and think you're going to bring back some revenue just from 100 business cards. Yes, you might get 1 or 2 people to call you and, buy something from you, but it's a numbers game. You got to give out business cards constantly. Everybody you talk to should know your business. Everybody that you come in contact with, you should be introducing yourself and say, hey, my name is Malcolm. I do this and do that. If you need me, contact me.
Okay.
Once again, we got Malcolm Adams, owner of MLA Printing. Like I say, when this picture right here, listen, to me, Christmas is coming up. I think this is a great Christmas gift for somebody. You know, I know you do coffee mugs and things of that nature. Everybody drinks coffee, but like I say, Christmas is coming up. Me personally, I think this is something great for people who are looking for Christmas gifts. Should contact you to order some. You also, like I said, you also do backdrops. I seen a welcome mat that you did. You also do decals.
Oh, yeah.
Decals,
welcome mats. I print decals. If you got a business, put it on your window. I just printed this thing for even I know this may be advertising for him, but you know, everybody know his food.
free advertising for King Gyro on Allen
Man,
House.
you know, and as you can see how big it is, you know, it's
right.
2 feet by 1 feet. You know, I'm in the shop right now. I'm just had to take a little time over. You know, I'm printing all day, even when it comes to hats. You know, embroidery.
There you
everybody go. Everybody know what that is. You know.
There you go. You also do cardboard cutouts.
Yes, life-size cutouts. And this
what is that you holding up?
This is a patch. Let me put on this side of my. This is a patch. So say you have a clothing line, okay, and you want your clothing line to stand out from the rest. You know, custom patches. You know, custom names on your clothes. You know, instead of having the gilding tag in your t-shirt, you make your own tag. You know, so make your clothes more unique. You know, make your clothes sell better than the next person.
Put your own brand on it.
Brand yourself. Yes. Great word.
That's what's up. Once again, MLA Print owner Malcolm Adams. And man, tell the people if they want to order something, if they need something, how can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, you can first you email me. Email us at the store at info @mlaprinting.com. That's info @mlaprinting.com. Or you can call the office at 219-398-8888.
And we're gonna try to make sure we put that in the comments too, man. Make sure you Malcolm, if you can, put all the information in the comments too.
And we also opening up a new location. I don't want to give out the location just yet, but it's definitely coming along, and it's coming very, very soon. You know, blessed to have that location coming in, and you guys can come visit the store. Have everything in there: apparel, clothes, backdrops, life-size cutouts, whatever you need. Come right into the store.
Once again, Malcolm Adams of MLA Printing, all your screen printing, embroidery, anything that you need print wise. This guy does it just to get people another site. Coffee mugs, I do. Hats, wall art, anything else. And he got products with him right now that he does. So y'all make sure y'all support this brother, man. He been rocking with the Allen Pals since the beginning. Support this brother. Order your business cards. You don't want to be out there without your business cards. You get your flyers, all of that good stuff.
Yes, I appreciate you guys for having me. You know, and you know, Al, you've been one of the first supporters of MLA Printing. You know,
yes, sir.
Even with the Allen Pals Poker, you know, we did the plaques for Allen Pals Poker.
Yes, and he, like I say, I got the business cards was fire, the flyers, the hats that you made me, and I got to get some more of them hats, man. I got some people that wanted a hat, man. So I gotta get that.
Oh, and a thing with the hats. This is a hat I did. We also do 3D puff. You know, this is 3D. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is called 3D Puff.
Yeah. That's dope. So he does hats, does it all. He say he been printing on socks and drawers. I don't know if they was men drawers or not, but he does. He does.
I can't disclose as client privilege.
Right. No, but real talk, man. Y'all get in touch with this brother. Order up, man. Hey, appreciate you coming on, man. Dropping that knowledge, sharing the business, man. And we're gonna promote you, brother. You do great work.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Listen, before we get up out of here, y'all know I got my scripture of the day. It's Luke 16:12. I've been listening to this series called Crazy Faith Transformation Church, and this scripture messed with me because it talked about that. It said, this is what it says. And if you have not been trustworthy with someone else's property, who will give you property of your own? And that was interesting to me because he's talking about, the pastor was saying that if you want your business to grow, go serve somebody else's. And then when you serve it with excellence. And he used this scripture, and it says, if you have not been trustworthy with someone else's property, if you haven't served somebody else's business or vision and done it with excellence, what makes you think that God is going to make yours prosper? And man, this is scripture. This is scripture. It says, if you faithful with a little, he'll bless you with a lot. And so I actually, man, been on my mind, like, who can I serve under their vision? And I'm searching myself, man. So for anybody who looking for their business to grow, I challenge you to go serve somebody else's vision and help them and make it great and do it with excellence. Luke 16:12, go check it out for yourself. If you think I just made it up, you know what I'm saying? Go check that out. But I want to thank Malcolm Adams, MLA Printing. Y'all go check that brother out. Vic, thanks for holding it down with me again, my brother.
You know it.
And we're going to see y'all next week. We are out of this thing.
Yeah.
We lock and load, Allen Pants. It's the Allen Pants Show.